How's it going, guys? Test Filter, helping in your test today. Oh, that's me playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Going straight to 8-1. We want to get through this. I'm not sure how long this world will be. I mean, it's not like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, where it's like insanely like. Or, this is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. What I'm saying, no, New Super Mario Bros. DS. That's what I mean. Where like, it's like almost like two worlds almost in one. Kinda. Oh, that sucks already. We already lost our mushroom. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I don't think this one will be as hard, especially, or as long, as the World 8 in UDS. And that's also just because I played this game, like, a lot of times, so I actually recognize a lot of the stuff. I don't need to worry that much about, like, missing stuff. That being said, though, this level is all about meteors that rain down, like that, and a cloud, like a poisonous cloud that follows us. So, yeah, and this level does a really good job of making you want to wait. Unless you're good at the game and you do stuff like that. Oh my Arceus. So I did not shake my Wii remote. That was the vibration of the Wii remote is what made it trigger a shake. Like when you collect the checkpoint, your Wii remote vibrates a little, and that vibration in my hand I think is what caused me to think, or what caused the game to think I spin jumped even though I didn't. Similar thing to what just happened right there. I remember this level being really annoying whenever I needed to speedrun this game, or I needed to. Yeah, like, this is something I do. No. When I was speedrunning this game just, like, casually one time, this level was really annoying to try to, do, because, yeah, these level geysers can be really annoying to try to set up in such a way where you don't do things. Anyways, you want to jump across, and then with this, I think you just need to... Okay, you can either wait for the meteors to break a path, or you can just use the spring. Whichever works for you. But yeah, that's it. I kind of just went straight into this world, like, just kind of unnecessarily, but I did it anyways.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
But we did it, and we got the star coins, which is what we care about. Actually, you know what I just realized we might need to do? This is World 8. I think there's a few cannons I think we still need to actually open up. Something I just realized, so World 5 and World 6 has one as of the cannon that we need to do. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. Something I didn't actually point out until now, I think about it. When you beat this world, the vines are all gone. You don't have to like worry about like the vines blocking off a pathway. Which is probably why a bunch of people are willing to like wait to beat this world before they try to, you know, go for the levels that they weren't able to go to. But yeah, I don't think so. I'm just gonna do this. There's a 1-up house, but yeah, like I need 1-ups right now. I'm at 99. This will lead us to World 8, which we're already at, so... Wahoo! There we go. Alright, now we need to go to World 6, because this has a cannon as well. And look, another 1-up house. That again, I'm not gonna do because I just don't need to. There's not really a point. Here we go, 6- cannon. What the heck? There we go. Beam. Alright. Now we can continue on with the rest of this world. We shouldn't need to do anything else. Now this level does have a secret exit. Which, I mean, it'll be fine, we'll do it. The meteors are still here for some reason. Yo no sé por qué. Oh, what the heck, really? Is there anything in these? Nope. Probably a mushroom, but... You know, we don't really need the mushroom. The power-up is not here. It's right here. That's where it is. We got Paragoombas and Spike Ball. Oh, and Rolling Hills. Done. And Giant Goombas. Is there anything in these out of curiosity? Nope, okay. You wanna go up here real quick because you'll notice, yeah, that giant spike ball will actually break everything. But even if you don't, you could also just do that, which I totally meant to demonstrate and definitely didn't just fall off. I don't know what you're talking about. This checkpoint. Oh, like now it won't register my like twirls all that much. Or you know, with me shaking the Wii remote. There we go. There's a star in here for really no reason other than you can. What the heck was that? You saw that, right? It was moving me. Like when I was ground pounding, even though I didn't do any. And I just want this because I'm pretty sure there's an ice in here. Yeah. And I want the ice flower. I like the ice flower. Oh, that was, really close. You gotta, like, kinda follow these, and then you gotta squeeze in between here. Okay. There's a power block in here. If you really want to get some coins, that's fine. There's a bunch of different ways to get through that speed-wise. I don't really know the full method. As you can tell, there was a few times when I was jumping, I actually gained like a lot of forward momentum instead of just like not doing that. Hey, we still got the 1-up despite it not really seeming like we did.
This way.
This way. You got the first 2 star coins and the secret exit. That's good enough with me. I mean, the 3rd star coin you can get. I mean, it's not one of those levels where you need to get the secret exit to get the 3rd star coin. You can get them all normally. It's just, you know, we do need to 100% this game. We don't need to, but I would want to 100% this game. And in order to do that, I kind of need to actually, you know, get all the star coins and secret exits and stuff. Anyways, 8-7. It's a bone coaster level. You gotta ride on this little bone coaster. Man, I remember this level, mainly because it's spin jump only, admittedly. In a spin jump only, this level, you can't, like, you actually cannot beat this level without a mini mushroom. And it's all because of one jump. Actually, I don't think that's technically true. Technically, there's like a couple of jumps you need the mini mushroom for. Because, like, look, you can't actually get up here. No matter how hard you try, you can't get up here. You have to... You would either have to use a propeller mushroom, which, oh wait, that's really hard to get up here, or a mini mushroom, and a mini mushroom is way easier, believe it or not. And that's all because the propeller mushroom, it's like, when you use it, like, you stall in the air quite a bit, which you oftentimes don't really want in this level. The first star coin, I believe, you have to, like, follow the bone coaster almost when it enters lava. Yeah, like that. There you go. There you go. Checkpoint! That's interesting. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not slide. That actually would not help us out all that much. Oh, hello. Let's also not fall off by just being on the very edge. And there goes 2 of the red coins. 3 of the red coins. Well, I guess we're not getting this then. Jump. Jump. There you go. We still have 1 more bone coaster. There's a little alcove here, which gives you... I actually don't even know what it gives you. A fire bar. Don't need it. I have an ice. The ice flower is already good enough with me. I don't know if you saw over up there, but there was another bone coaster, and that's because in order to get a star coin, you need to ride on the bottom one. And then jump up to the top one. Oh, jeez. This thing is going so fast that it's even hard for me to explain. Jump! Okay.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Hey, we did it though. I'll take that. And see, that just leads directly to the airship, which, yeah, don't really need. We're gonna go back to 8-2. We need to get the normal exit, the last star coin, and also, of course, we need to do all the other levels. No, my battery! Classic Wiimote battery, not having the highest... or not being the highest. Okay, there's a fire in there, we're not going to bother. Though I guess for this level in particular, it might actually be nice to have the fire. But, again, I just love the ice ladder so much already that I'm gonna continue with it. There's not really like a humongous reason. I think, okay, I guess preferably the main reason I like the ice ladder is just because a lot of times you can freeze a lot of things that you can't defeat with a fire flower. You can like at least freeze with the ice flower, such as like dry bones and piranha plants. So, or I'm sorry, dry bones and lava bubbles. That's what I meant. Get that. There you go. You don't really need to carry the star up here. You could just avoid the giant spike ball. I also do think that's a little bit of a jerkish spot for a star coin, but maybe that's just me. What the heck is that sound? Okay, I legit have no idea what that sound was. I don't know if that even picked up on the microphone or not, but... I mean, I probably did because of how oddly loud it was, but dang. Well, let's just ignore that and move on to World 8-3. The Wiimote battery levels. Yeah, this is gonna... I think it'll be fine. I want to see if I can make this battery last for the rest of this world. But also, honestly, what I might end up doing is I might end up recording World 9 directly after this episode. Oh, wait, I forgot the star coins right here. Eh. We got Koopas. For some reason, the Koopas aren't making this scale weirdly. But I guess I won't question. There we go. Oh, this is where things gets really weird. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping that would. Alright, let's enter back in. Maybe we'll not be hasty, and we'll just kind of patiently go through. But come on, I played Yoshi's like new island, or actually most of the Yoshi games, in like whenever it lets you switch to hasty throw style. I'd much prefer that. I just know New Island has that. I know I'm pretty sure Woolly World has that. Crafted World definitely does. I mean, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. It's just that I personally feel like it makes more sense to hold down the button than to just press it and then press it again. That's just me, though. Oh, I forgot there's flame chomps here. Oh, this is gonna make this section not nearly as fun. Although I guess it doesn't really matter all that much anyways, because the lava one-shots me anyways. Oh! Okay, you know what? We're gonna just get rid of the flame chomp. I'm gonna wait for the lava to go by again. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Jump, jump, jump! Up, up, everything. Okay, these lava waves. It's funny because in this game they're a lot more like rounded. I noticed in like New U, or at least what I've noticed in like New Super Mario Bros. U, it's like they're a lot more pointy. If that makes sense. But we'll get to that eventually. We will get to New U. Alright. Now I'm gonna give myself a mushroom just so I can make this part a little easier in case I run into a lava bubble. Like that. Wiimote battery levels. I hope you like seeing that, because I don't really have a way to say no to that. Oh, what? Okay. Well, at least I'm glad I used the power-up. And again, we're gonna use a mushroom here, just in case. Wiimote battery levels. This is 8 tower. This is an interesting one, I'd say. Is this like green, like texture and everything, but there's lava, so lighting-wise is a bit interesting. Oh, I thought I could make it. Okay, well there's a star coin right there. If I can get it, there you go. Oh no. Well, I guess there's not much I could have really done, other than not do exactly what I did. That's really the only thing you could have done. Oh, well. Whatever, sure. Is there anything in here? I don't actually know. It might just be a roulette block. Yeah, it's just a roulette block. Of course, a lame reward. Honestly, propeller or the star I would have been fine with. And there goes the fire already. Dang, I just cannot keep my power-ups right now. Oh! Not what I was trying to do at all, but okay, sure. Alright, well, I mean, I guess I'll just do the fire flower anyways. It doesn't really matter. I guess I probably should use the mushrooms, so I have way more mushrooms. Da-na-na-na-na. This means I can kind of speedrun this one section. Well, I could have speedrun this one section if I actually jumped. You know, and I actually didn't, you know, like, geez, I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm just not good right now. What happened to all the skills I've had of this game for quite a bit, just because I played this game so much growing up. Okay, sure. Will it cheese this level? Actually, not really, since I do think there's a good chunk of levels where, or a good chunk of portions in this level where, yeah, that can happen. Where you'll kind of just get blocked off. Is there anything in this? No. Okay, is there anything in here? Well, that didn't work out very well. No. Okay. Just curious. Let's do this, and then up here. Okay, we'll be safe in here because there's coins. That's a good way to know if you're safe or not. Oh, no! Okay. I think there's a star coin literally in here. Yeah, there is. Okay. See, normally you're supposed to go around, but we have a propeller mushroom, so we can kind of just be like, whoop, and then... There we go. I think over there is a fire flower in that question block. Honestly, I'm a little unsure, but... It's fine. There we go, there's the third star coin. I guess what I could have, gone the third star coin and then get the checkpoint, but this isn't like New Island where like I need to worry about my miniature stars or whatever. That doesn't exist in this game, so it doesn't really matter when I get the checkpoint, as long as I can still get the star coin. Anyways, our boss is Kamek. It's not any Koopaling or anything. Nope, it's this Magic Koopa. This specific Magic Koopa that we just know is Kamek. We should probably go near the top because it's much easier to get them when you're at the top. From personal experience, you know, maybe unless you don't do stuff like that, that's a really bad location for him to be in. Get out. Jeez. Can I... Oh my Arceus, this is not fun for some reason. That should not have gone... Whatever. That's normally not that hard for me at all, and for some reason it just... I couldn't... Whatever. It's fine. I'm just so at a loss of words. I guess that's my issue. I don't know why you had to loop it before you could go inside. Ding. There's a toad thing that I can rescue. Alright, time to grab a mushroom. Actually, a penguin wouldn't even be that bad for this level. Because this is a water level. And I think a penguin is literally required if you want to do this level spin jump only. I love how much references I'm making to spin jump only, for really no reason, other than just cuz. And now there's stone spikes. And there's these fish. Are they called like bulber or bulb? I don't know what they're actually called. There's something. They're called something. There's a star coin up here, I think. What? Really? The stone, the spike actually, or the spike ball rather, blocked the thing. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you don't actually have a firefighter, you can still KO these guys decently easy by just using the light block or the glow block. The light block is a Puzzle and Dragons thing. You can't actually, I just noticed you can't really swim down with this thing at all. Like, it's not like Mario Maker or whatever, where, like, you can actually, like, forcefully swim yourself down. You know, I thought that was gonna be faster to, like, for the little thing to descend. I actually don't know this enemy's name. It's just unfortunate because you don't really see them in many other games. Oh, come on. And I tried to launch a fireball and it didn't work. Can I go underneath? I don't think I can go underneath. Yeah, these bloopers are gonna be annoying. There's a star, okay. Thanks for the blooper, they all just kind of went towards me. There's a deep cheap. They give me the applause for just having the superstar. Oh no! I kind of figured that was gonna happen. These these pipes that blow out a bunch of, air. Or, I guess just... I don't know if is it air? I mean, the pipe is literally just blowing out something so that it's pushing us all the way to the side. It doesn't really matter. I think it's also kind of funny how... I'm pretty sure that this new Super Mario Bros. Game in particular is probably going to be the shortest and easiest one for me to record. Because it's the one that I know the most out of all of them. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of not looking forward to New Super Mario Bros. 2, because... like, that's probably the one I know the least of. And it's on the 3DS, so... stuff like the twirl is just not going to exist. Alright, 8-5. I just realized what this level is. This is gonna be boring. It's an auto-scroller while you're on this little platform. Which, unrelated, but like the Joy-Con icon that they use for this exact platform in New Super Mario Bros. U, the Deluxe, is really interesting because it just looks so out of place. At least to me, it just looks it looks pretty out of place. You know, honestly, I probably shouldn't have my Wiimote under my desk. da, 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 da. What? There we go. Okay. Jump! Okay. We got the checkpoint. Just know after this is where it gets really annoying. And where multiplayer would actually be kind of nice to get one of these star coins. Actually, I think it's right here is where you want the multiplayer. But, yeah, in order to get the star coin, you need to launch the bomb at it. Which, you know, if you miss, that's kind of it. You don't really get a second chance. I'm gonna wait until I can kind of scout ahead a little. Okay, it doesn't look like there's much. Oh, there's Crowbers. I forgot you are here. I just want to defeat the Crowbers right now. They are annoying. That could have been way closer than it actually was. Okay, well, there's a fire right here. In order to get the star coin, you need to, like, jump. But because the camera doesn't really scroll up, you kind of need to, like, guess when to jump. Oh, jeez. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're good. Alright, we did it!
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Alright, now we have 8-6. Now this one, very much is like that one level in New DS where you have to outrun effectively. You're in a volcano, you have to outrun the lava. Yep, we're doing the same thing here. I find this level, yeah, it's more stressful, but I find it more fun than the last one at the very least. Because the last one is just, like, the last one is literally just, oh, wait. because of this boringly slow auto-scroller. But, like, this one is kind of fun because you have to go fast, and because the game gives you Propeller Mushroom in this level, it's definitely easier to do that. There we go, checkpoint. No! Okay, we're good. That could have been pretty dangerous if that didn't work out very well. There's a lot of this stuff, like red rings, and oh no! Well, can I get all the red coins? Just barely. Now the star coin is up here, right? Yeah, it is, okay. I missed. There we go. We beat this one level way faster than the other ones, just because we didn't have to do... Well, because you could actually go at your own pace. And this... Well, it's kind of weird. The last one is all about taking your time and being slow, because the auto-scroller. This one is all about being fast. Right. 8- airship. And you thought this world wouldn't have had an airship. Yeah, no, World 2 is the only even world that doesn't have an airship. Okay. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, so this star coin can be a little annoying with that. I mean, you can get it without a propeller. It's just, you know, much harder. Which isn't really a bad thing, though. I am gonna want to speedrun this, though. Just like this. Not what I was trying to do, but the vibration of the Wii Remote is what caused me to spin jump. How many times has that gotten me, like, just period. I feel like it's got me way more than it really feel like it should. Pretty sure it is possible to just not use the... Yeah, for this one, you don't even need the platform. This one is much harder to do it with, and I don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna do this. This is just coins, I believe. This isn't anything special. Yeah, it's just a bunch of coins. Up to you to decide if you want to get them or not. I personally don't. This you also don't really need. Especially if you have a propeller mushroom. Like, this level kind of gets trivialized. This, I believe, is also just coins. Yeah. This star coin is a little unfortunate. I remember in the speedrun, you would have to do some, like, crazy jump, because you can actually make this, like, this entire gap right here can be cleared with the propeller mushroom. But it's, definitely tricky. I've never tried it before. And I don't really feel like trying it here. Maybe if I want to actually speedrun this game again and, like, get, like, an actually good time instead of what I actually got, which I don't remember the exact time I got. It's like 30 minutes or something, like 31 minutes. It's... I don't know, it's definitely not as fast as it could be. Goodbye to that one clown car. There we go. You can hit him instantly if you do that. I'm gonna go over here if you don't mind, so that way the fire kind of hits the wall. Oh, come on, you moved. There we go. And then very similar idea, I'm gonna go over here. So the fire kind of hits the wall. Never mind, I wasn't able to make it hit the wall. There we go. The giant spike balls. I guess it's more of a bomb than actually a spike ball. There's Peach! What did you think was gonna happen? It's not like this game is, like, so many years old right now. And also, no Bowser fight? You thought that was the end? Nah. Actually, yeah, wait, how old is it? This game isn't this game almost like 20 years old now? That's insane to think about. Let's just stop thinking about that, and instead we're just gonna move on. We can save the game here, which I might as well. I mean, I have a backup save anyways, in case this recording messes up somehow. Which is very likely that can happen. We have, I might as well just keep the propeller because I can, but this is the final castle. A lot of lava, lots of fireballs, a lot of lava bubbles. Just the whole medley. There's a P-switch here, which, do you really need? No, not really, but, I mean, sure. I mean, it does make, well, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say, it does make this jump a little easier, and this part a teeny bit easier, but you also get a free 1-up. You know, maybe instead, if you pay attention and you don't fall into the lava like that... I guess if anything, I'm kind of glad that I didn't fall in lava, but geez, that was super close. Okay, we're good. So these little platforms, they will fall once you get on, but they're not instant. They will take a little bit of time to do that. Oh, this might be a little scary. No, we're good. We're good. It's kind of interesting that, like, when you're playing with the nunchuck, you can't actually use the D-pad for stuff, but I feel like that kind of defeats the point of the whole nunchuck. Unless you want to play vertical. Like, play with the remote vertically, and then you press A to jump, and then, you know, B to run. I guess I can't really complain if that's the case. Oh, no, that's really bad, actually. That's really bad. Is there gonna be enough platforms? I think there's gonna be enough platforms. This is a star coin all the way to the right, so we're gonna have to be a little careful on how we do this. There we go. Let me jump up here, and we could probably honestly make it. Yeah. The pipe is right down here. There we are. It's the final castle. Final door. Is this the... Oh, it's gonna be like... Is this the game where there's like a block here? There is, but there's nothing actually there. There is, however, a fire flower right here. I love how those doors are so giant. I don't know, I just find that kind of interesting. There you go, we can squeeze in between the fireballs. Just like this. You hit the little thing at the little edge. Here's Bowser! Very iconic Bowser fight. I mean, I think it's just because the New Super Mario Bros. Wii, like, the Wii itself was like one of the most, like, wasn't that one of the best-selling consoles, just period? Like, almost everyone had, oh geez, almost everyone had a Wii, and now I can't use the fire to KO you. Okay, oh, okay. It's fine. And that's it. But this game is, like I mentioned earlier, almost 20 years old. You could probably guess what's gonna happen next. That's not Peach, no way! Come on. Alright, what you gonna do, Kamek? In fact, we probably already know. Wahoo! That roar, the roar of time does actually kind of push you back a little. So this fight is really interesting, in my opinion. So the way the fire actually works is it's actually based on where Mario's position, like Y position is. So in order to get the most out of this, unironically, you want to jump. Oh, okay, I messed that up. You want to jump so that like his fireballs are always going straight, and that's the speedrun tactic. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Anyways, I'm gonna Ice Flower and I'm gonna Superstar because this is probably one of the only times I'm gonna use a Superstar. This is just so we can get through the little pathway with all the fireballs much faster. The coin. I'm pretty sure it's actually impossible to get to Bowser with the star, unfortunately. Like, the timer is just not long enough. Like that, as you see, it's already gone. So why did I choose an Ice Flower instead of a Fire Flower? Well, you know how I said how the Ice Flower can do a lot more things than the Fire Flower can? Well, a good chunk of things? Well, you can dissolve Bowser's fire, much like you can with the lava bubbles, which is what makes me like the Ice Flower for this fight. I guess you'll see what happens if you end up actually losing a life here. So if you do lose a life here, it actually skips the cutscene and instead just does this, which makes sense. Except, Bowser, not Bowser, Magic Koopa still just does that. I keep calling, I mean, I guess you are a Magic Koopa, but like, you have a name. So yeah, this is what you would do. That's what you would end up doing. And that's the fastest way to do this fight. You know, assuming you did it, which I didn't really do it very well. There we go. Now, in order to get the star coin, you have to, like, jump up here and do that. Now, obviously, in a speedrun, you wouldn't go for that star coin, but, you know. Running out of space here. Okay, we're good. Now we don't need to do anything else. So, in this block, if I can hit it, that is a propeller mushroom. And now it's time for us to go through this. Now, the second part of this, like, second phase, oh my Arceus, is all about going through all these moving platforms. Uh-oh, that doesn't really work out the way I wanted it to. You need to go through this all. Come on. There we go. There's definitely much faster ways of doing this, but oh well. We did it. It's a giant switch, there's Peach, we hit the giant switch, and Bowser, what's about to happen? Do you know? Because I think I know. I would like to ask, what did the switch actually do, though? Like, legitimately, what did it do? There's that jingle that you're probably very familiar with. See, that's what we call an air kiss. No. Honestly, that one death actually kind of made this stuff list. It was a little unfortunate, but oh well. Who is that? It's Luigi! And the Toads as well. Also known as Buckenberry and Alla Gold. I don't know if I think I've mentioned that before. I have to have, but in case you didn't know, yep. Alla Gold, the yellow toad, and Buckenberry, the blue toad. Which probably explains why their voices are ever so slightly different. I don't know if I say that their voices are different, but rather, like, their sound effects are slightly different. Oh, Mario, did I ever tell you about that secret world? Secret world? I just realized they're in... Well, not that I just realized, but they're in a... Bowser hot air balloon, so that makes me wonder, are they Bowser's? But that's it. That's New Super Mario Bros. Wii. At least the main story. There is still that secret world that Peach mentioned, which is not that much of a secret at all. And by that I mean, like I mentioned before, this is almost a 20-year-old game, so, like, this is not news at all. But yeah, that's it. This is, I mean, that's what it is. So this series, I mean, I knew the series was gonna be kind of short. I mean, that's kind of the point. The point was, I wanted a marathon, like, all the New Super Mario Bros. Games, like, back to back. Like, I wanted to record them all, obviously, but I didn't want to just, like, do them, literally all of them. So instead what I did was just, I would finish New DS, then I would do Wii, then I would do 2, and then I would do U, obviously. But I would do that in, like, I wouldn't, like, that's not the only thing I'd be uploading. As you can see, I'm, like, you know, I'm working on Bug Fables, I'm doing, you know, Puzzle and Dragons, and then Pikmin 2, so yeah. I don't know where the Bowser Jr. and actually I don't even know where all that really came from, but yeah. That's a little thing that I almost talked over, which I kind of already was doing, but it's fine. But yeah, I liked it. I mean, this series is... It's interesting, because this is literally like a childhood game to me, but like, it is just a New Super Mario Bros. Game after all, so it's kind of just... I don't know what else you were kind of expecting. But I only mentioned this because it's kind of weird. Like, my first ever video game was New DS, I'm pretty sure. Because I know that was my first ever video game console I ever owned. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But, it was either that or Mario Kart DS was either... It was one of those two, but I lost Mario Kart DS and my DS as a whole, so... Yeah, I mean, I mentioned that before, but... You know, New Super Mario Bros. is weird because... Even... I was just so hesitant in playing this game. I was just so scared to, for some reason. Like, I was just... And even though my parents and, like, other people, like, uncles and everyone are just saying, yeah, it's the one you have on your DS, it's the exact same game, but just on the big screen. It's like, I still was just scared of playing it. Until, I don't even know when. At one point I just been like, you know what, why don't I play with you guys at one point? And then, yeah. that's just how it went, because I would play this game a lot with my family. We would always have fun, so... we've easily 100% of this game, like, 50 times now, so... This is not exactly, like, a new thing. That's why I think this series as a whole was probably way shorter than New DS. In terms of, like, the episode numbers, or not episode numbers, episode length, rather. Because with New DS, an issue that I kind of had was just that because I didn't really remember everything about it. Like, a lot of the star coins, secret exits, I didn't remember. So when I got to, like, that portion, it was kind of hard to do that. Yeah, here we are. The end. Larry! Bowser Jr. with his bandana on it. We have all the other Koopalings doing who knows what, to be honest. Like, what was the point of that? Don't even know what happened there and how and why, but whatever. World 9.
What?
Progress save. You will now return to the start screen. From now on, you can save at any time from the map screen. Yep, we don't have to, we don't have to just, like, beat a tower or a castle. And yep, it just shoots you straight to the title screen. Not much you can really do. Upon beating Bowser, you get a star on your save file. You also get a star for, I think, getting all the star coins. And I don't know what the other star is. It might be... I don't actually know. But yeah, we can't go into our file for now. Hold on. I forgot. Josie, Wiimote batteries! Send you to World 1 and all the Toad houses are now, revived, in case you've already... I didn't mean to do that. What the... Wait. Hold on. It knocked me... Huh? Yeah. Okay, first of all, something I guess they kind of mentioned at some point. The Toad balloons will, or not the enemy ambushes will be different. There's like 3 different enemy ambush variants per, like, enemy, in case you're wondering. But what I was trying to mention earlier is just, it's so weird how, when I encounter the Goomba, like, look where... Okay, well, never mind. But when I encountered the Goomba, I got knocked to the right? I don't know how. And I guess since we unlocked this, we might as well. I get to redeem myself, see if I can actually remember where a lot of stuff is. Wiimote batteries, yeah, I know. But ironically, like, once I finish the series, I won't really be playing my Wii all that much. I mean, I can play more Mario Party 8, which I do love, so... You know, I guess I can always do that. Ice Flower! Super Mushroom! Ice Flower! Fire Flower! That's a junior, okay. Oh, wow, really? That's a junior as well? Well, okay, that's unfortunate. I only got, like, 1 item. So I just unredeemed myself, if anything. Alright, well, I mean, this series is... No, not this series, rather. This series is still gonna go on. We still have 1 more episode we need to do, but in terms of recording-wise... I'm probably gonna end it after I get this one last Toad House. I just want to do more power-up panels, that's all I want to do. It's a fire. It's a propeller. This could be a junior. Nope, it's a Bowser. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I'll do this. That could be a dangerous one. Oh, wow, really? Oh, this is the one where... Interesting. See, I don't really remember, like, where all the bad panels are. I know where a good chunk of the good panels are, and, like, once I hit them all, it's kind of a guessing game of, like, trying to figure out which ones are the good ones and which ones are not. That's kind of the unfortunate deal with that. Dang, that's unfortunate, too, because... Ironically, I was actually doing decently better with the ones when I didn't know what panels they hit. But yeah, here's World 1. obviously, again. Yeah, there's not really much. I'm just gonna end the video here, to be honest. There's not nothing I can really do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you another time. You let an 8-ball fall. Goodbye!